Merhaban, and welcome to another episode of Everything Objectified. My name is Dylan. I'm joined, as always, by my roommates, Richard and Kevin, and we objectify everything. How you guys doing this week?
Great.
I'm good. You said that so excited, like, Merhaban.
Yeah, I know.
It was a great weekend, long weekend, you know?
Yeah.
Weekend, 3-day weekend, Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah.
It was a great 3-day weekend.
Yeah. He's not even going to talk about it.
Yeah, you had a 2-day weekend. I myself had a 4-day weekend.
Oh, you're right.
I don't have class on Fridays.
Yeah.
You know, scheduling your own classes is the best thing ever. My Monday through Thursdays are so monotonous, but having that extra day off is amazing. Here's a question for you.
Okay.
And you might not be able to answer it just yet, but maybe you, Kevin, can answer this question. If you had the opportunity to work a 40-hour week in 4 days as opposed to a 40-hour week in 5 days, would you do it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You would work 4 10-hour days in a row instead of 5 8-hour days?
Yeah. Not having to wake up at 5:30 in the morning that one day.
That extra day, you could do so much stuff.
Because I feel like the weekend is a little bit too condensed. Having to, pull your whole life back together in 2 days, I feel like just isn't enough time. You know? And by Sunday, I'm already thinking about work again.
Isn't it in some... I don't know if it's France, but some European countries, school is 4 days, and you have 3-day weekends.
Yeah, I think it's better for morale. I think it puts people in better moods, you know?
Yeah, and it's just better for focus, I feel like, too.
It is. And, having that extra day off of the regular work week I think puts more money in the economy because it gets people out and about more, you know?
But also, having a 10-hour day instead of a 8-hour day gives them the opportunity to get more done in that time frame. Like, you're not like, oh, I gotta go to lunch now for I get my hour lunch, and I'm gonna be leaving at 5 o'clock as well. Well, should I really start working on that project?
I only have a few hours.
Have a few hours. Maybe I'll start tomorrow.
Yeah.
When you have that extra, it just allows for more development within
more productivity.
Yeah.
I know I personally would do it.
You know, full cocoon over there.
You are doing it.
I'm doing
doing it right now.
Yeah.
I would do it if my schedule allowed.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just a nice way it worked out this term. Last term even I had Fridays off as well. Mm-hmm. Just what a wonderful world we live in where we can schedule our own classes.
Yeah.
What a wonderful world.
Not that wonderful.
Wonderful.
Imagine if we just didn't have to take classes.
Wow, there's something called not going to school.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Could you imagine if we were just living our lives completely exactly as we were now, except we don't have class?
What would we be doing?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I would get bored.
We would just be living our lives. Period.
That's so.
If I was doing what I'm doing now, I'm playing the roundabout game here.
Sure.
Around this word. If I was doing what I'm doing now constantly, I'd be good with that. But then it wouldn't be the same environment.
Well, you'd. Why?
It wouldn't be,
why do you say that?
Because I feel like you guys would be in the same situation then.
Yeah, I'd be working too.
Yeah. So it would be different. We wouldn't be in that same mode. We wouldn't be meeting people like we meet people here.
Sure, but we would also be if everyone was doing it. Say this university just stopped being class and it was just here for the next 4 years. We're just going to employ you. But everyone was in the same boat where we still had those big Friday and Saturday nights, and we still had Mondays off, those 3-day weekends, you know, and odd winter breaks and stuff like that. It was college, but it was just we were just being employed instead. Mm-hmm. We would still be all in the same place. I'm trying to think about how that would work too, because you're paying for tuition, but you're also just getting paid in your job. So
I mean, paying for tuition right now is water under the bridge.
Yeah.
One paycheck comes in and I could pay for it twice.
Yeah. Isn't it wonderful?
True. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But if you didn't know, Everything Objectified is a weekly show posted on all of your favorite local podcast services every Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time. And it's a show where each week one of us brings a random topic to the other two, and we discuss it out for your enjoyment. Except the catch is we can't use our cell phones or go on the internet, so we wound up talking out of our ass the whole week, and then at the beginning of the next week's show, we'll fact-check ourselves on all of the
bullshit we talked about.
There was a word in my head, but I couldn't think of it. It's gone. So last week's topic was phones. So let's just get right into it. There are 3 things that we need to correct.
Remember the first week you did notes? It was like a page and a half.
Yeah, there was so much notes. Like, we're getting better at not BSing ourselves.
Well, we just mentioned this, but we're also...
Very theoretical.
Our topics are becoming way more theoretical. And they're not really about anything except our opinions.
Yeah.
So it's like tough to fact check.
You lied about your opinion.
Yeah. But like... the longest list of notes I've had was for the topic where we talked about chicken and the egg, which wasn't even a top. That was like the precursor to the topic.
Yeah,
I forget which episode that was.
Don't remember either.
But
it's like
there's something to fact check. Why don't we just start lying so I can just to give me more work to do? Because like I was fact checking the last week's episode earlier today. I was so bored. So let's just like
I'm a billionaire.
That's not.
It's like fact. Like fact 1. Kevin's not a billionaire.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I can start making the notes for next week.
I looked it up.
Yeah.
I looked it up.
All right. So here are the things from last week's episode. Number 1 was a question that never really got answered. It got answered tangentially, but I want to talk about it a little more explicitly.
Okay, what was the question?
The question was, I think it was asked by Kevin, and it was, and it was referring to me, but it's a general question. Am I more social because I have a smartphone? And I initially said that it's tough to tell, because I don't exactly remember getting my first smartphone. But, so... at the time that I did not have my first smartphone, I would say that yes, I'm more social, but I'm also, maybe 10 years older. I'm in school.
Yeah.
Way more social in general. I'm a way more outgoing person now. I'm just older and more mature.
So there's just
different environments.
A necessary correlation.
It's tough to tell.
Yeah.
But I think that if I didn't have my smartphone right now, I would be less social. Was there something you wanted to say, Richard? I can explain.
It's like how do you define social though? Like physical meetings with people, or like, because like you could be social on the internet too, or like not social.
I think when the question was asked, it was more of outgoing past the phone, the physical world. Because I was curious if the phone was facilitating the ability to be more outgoing in the regular world.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's what.
Okay, so. I would say that I think that, like, in the environment or, like, in the day we are in today, like, it does make us more social in a way. Because, like, everyone is just meeting people online and then facilitating physical meetings and stuff, Mm-hmm. So it is making people more social.
It was you personally.
Making me more social. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
The thing that I use that makes the part of social media, the specific section of social media that I think makes me more social is the events section on Facebook. That because I keep getting invited to more and more things, whether it's a fundraiser or like a little Shabbat dinner or something, and it's just like I have my own like calendar there just on Facebook of like other events.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I think that it's a yes, because that's bringing me to more things. But that is also not on my phone. And the question is specifically asking about smartphones. And I don't have the Facebook app on my phone.
Okay.
Also Google Calendars. But again, I don't have Google Calendars on my phone.
What do you have on your phone? Just kidding.
Snapchat. I use my phone for Snapchat and Reddit. And then, like, obviously, like, email, text, other such things like that. I have YouTube, but I've fallen out of YouTube recently. I used to be so into YouTube.
I'm still so into YouTube.
I know you are.
I'm just on YouTube.
I've always just kind of watched a few
I
videos.
find the weirdest things to watch on YouTube.
Watch some PewDiePie every few weeks.
Oh, do you actually?
Every few weeks, I'll just be like, that one actually looks somewhat interesting, and I'll make it halfway through, and I'll be like, oh.
Yeah, it's just like I was super into PewDiePie when he was like, I don't know, when he was smaller. He was never really small, but like when he was smaller, you know what I mean? And it was like a few years ago, and I was so into him. And then I like fell out of it, and then I'll watch like a video or two like every few months, and I'll be like, wow, this is exactly the same. This is exactly like Felix has not changed.
I've never actually watched PewDiePie at all.
Wow, really?
Like once?
I don't know. I don't remember actually like watching one of his videos before.
I feel like that's kind of like hard to do. I feel like he's always just popping up on the homepage.
He makes like 6 videos a day or something.
Yeah,
insane.
I don't know.
What? No way.
All he does is what is it called? Let's play. All he does is let's play.
Let's do a fact check on that one.
I'm not doing that right now.
Yeah, not right now.
I'm not saying right now, but I want that to. I'm
Like,
curious. I mean, that's insane if he's putting up 6 videos a day.
No, I don't think he's putting up 6 videos.
That would be insanity.
Dude, at one point, Smosh Games, when Smosh was a thing.
Yeah, Smosh
Games was putting out 3 or 4 videos a day.
Yeah, because they had like a whole crew of people.
They have 5 people.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's one person.
And an editor. I think he has an editor.
Yeah, he probably has an editor.
Because there's no way he's editing those videos.
Yeah, but like not 6 videos. No, I don't think so.
Could you imagine?
I mean,
he probably maybe
2.
Doesn't he live stream now a lot? I feel like
I thought he got in he got in trouble on live streaming, and he got kicked off live streaming.
Yeah, he's not. I don't think he's allowed on Twitch anymore.
Oh, really?
And he was doing a thing with Disney, but since that debacle, he doesn't have a deal with Disney anymore.
Interesting.
Yeah,
he's still like the most subs in the whole world.
Yeah,
which is insane. I always hear like other channels like referencing him because he's still like a legend kind of.
He's
but, like,
completely irrelevant.
But yeah, like
but not to me.
Yeah,
it's just I don't know. I guess there's like a large amount of kids that just have YouTube channels and subscribe.
Yeah,
that's like an interesting thing to think about. Like his audience is younger people. Like I would say like maybe 16 and under. Mm-hmm. But like I don't remember having a YouTube channel until I was like 13.
No, but like kids these days,
it's changed now.
Yeah, kids these days probably like.
When you were 13, YouTube was really still growing. Because YouTube really, I think YouTube came into really even being in 2005. I think it was about 2005.
Fred was the first big YouTube.
And that wasn't really until 2008.
6.
2006?
Yeah, Fred was 2006.
I don't know. I started watching
Fred
YouTube
and Ryan Higa. His
how to be
ninja.
Oh my god, I love him. Yeah. He's the best.
He's still super relevant. Yeah. Did you see the he's quitting YouTube video?
Yeah. How he's like not enjoying himself, so he's gonna do it change.
It's cool.
Which is good. Like because like honestly, I haven't really been watching his videos for the past year because I feel like it's kind of stupid. It's just like
he hasn't been really uploading.
Yeah, he's not. It's not fun anymore. You know, like he used to make such like good videos,
so quality,
and like the puns are insane.
Ryan Higa is the only. His YouTube channel is the only channel that I will go if I see a video pop up. I will watch it. I will stop what I'm doing and watch it. Yeah. Even if I'm in the library doing homework. Someone walks over my shoulder and sees me watching Ryan Higa, I don't even care. His channel is just so quality, and it has been for years.
Yeah, since like the start almost.
Yeah, since How to Be Ninja.
Yeah, How to Be Ninja.
That video is insane. Have you ever seen that video, How to Be Ninja? No. Oh my god!
Nice Guys.
Of course I have. I've seen them all.
I can still like sing the song.
Yeah, I know it. I used to have it on my iPod. I would like
Coffee Shop Love.
Yes, I know that.
So good.
I know them all. I'm a pretty big Ryan Higa fan.
I'm a pretty big fan too.
I used to be like
he's the best.
I used to be like kind of into his whole like culture of YouTube channels too. Like, and he would have like all his friends on like Dietrich's.
Yeah, Dietrich's, and sometimes he would have like David. Not David.
I know.
What's his name? David Choi? No, that's not his name.
It's something Choi.
Yeah.
Is it David Choi?
It might be David Choi.
I don't know. But he used to like make movies with Wong Fu Productions.
Oh yeah.
We're really going back here.
Oh my god.
Dude, Wong Fu Productions. They had an actor. One of the Wong Fu Productions like regular actors became like a big actor now. Mm-hmm. And he's I think he was in Crazy Rich Asians.
Probably, maybe, yeah.
This is insane.
Yeah. It was crazy because, like, when Crazy Rich Asians came out, he was like, Ryan, like, posted something on Instagram. He was saying that this movie was, like, shows, like, Asian culture and, like, how it's just, like, stepping up for Asians, kind of, in a way. And he's like, but it's not just for Asians to watch, you know? Because it's, like, super well made and it's, like, a great movie in general. And I was like,
Have you watched it yet?
No.
You should watch it. It's good.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
It was good.
I'm getting around.
It's wild.
Getting around to it. I'm in the middle of watching Lord of the Rings.
And you're still working on Metal Gear.
I know. Yeah. I'm doing a lot of... I'm like in one of those times in my life when I'm just like, man, I want to just do all those things that I used to do when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. So I'm watching Lord of the Rings. I'm playing Metal Gear Solid. I just played like Crash Bandicoot. And what else did I just play? Zelda. I just played Zelda. So like, you know, I'm just getting around to it. I'll get there.
We're back.
Yeah. We'll circle on back.
Okay. What's the
next thing. So here's the next thing.
Oh my god, wait, we only did the first thing.
Yeah, we only did the first thing.
What's the first thing?
So I checked my star sign today, just out of curiosity.
Uh-huh.
I said I would in the pod. I was like,
yeah.
In last week's episode, I was like, yeah, I'll see what's up. And I did. I checked what was up for today.
Uh-huh.
And kind of interesting.
Really?
I forget exactly what it said, but it was in the morning.
Uh-huh.
And now at the end of the day, kind of matched my day a little bit. But at the same time, I remember it being incredibly vague, and I was like, okay, this could be whatever. But tomorrow, I'll give an update on this next week, but tomorrow, it said that an old friend is going to reach out to me. It said that, like...
Wow.
Beat for beat, it said an old friend is going to reach out to me.
That's wild.
So I'll give an update next week.
That'd be so funny.
But I'm looking forward to an old friend reaching out. I really am.
Wouldn't it be kind of scary if that did happen, though?
If it was completely right. If that was right, you know, they might have a believer at it.
Yeah.
But I kind of hope an old friend reaches out to me at 12:01 tonight.
12:01 tonight?
Yeah. Cause just to stick it to him.
Wait, but 12:01 tonight
is tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's his point. He wants it to happen.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It'd be so funny.
All right, next thing. Kevin, your star sign is a Leo.
Okay.
I knew it.
Yeah, you did know it because we were like bouncing around, and then you were like,
it was either
and then you're
Leo
like,
or Cancer.
Yeah, Kevin's
It's
definitely a
not
Leo.
a Cancer. He's definitely not a Cancer. I don't know if like I thought he was. Just not Cancer. I knew it was not Cancer.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've been told this thousands of times. Because there's always the people who come up to me like, oh, what's your star sign? And I'm like, I don't remember. And they're like, what's your birthday? I'm like, August 5th. Oh. Well, you're a
Leo. You know what, Kevin? You're such a Leo. And then you're like, I don't believe in star signs. And they're like, that's such something a Leo would say.
Not even wrong.
But, like, I don't know. I always just forget. I know I'm always one of the two. But maybe I'll remember this time.
Blue tiger.
It's quite possibly.
I mean, lion, not tiger.
What's yours, Richard?
Scorpio.
Yeah. What is it? What's the thing? Like a characteristic about it.
We, like what I said like last week, it was like about trust. Like it's hard for people for us to trust people in a way, I guess. Yeah. But like, and never get on the bad side of a Scorpio because they'll always remember. We don't forget. Okay. So be careful.
Like elephants.
Yeah. Like don't mess with the Scorpios basically. Yeah. Because they'll always remember. Okay. Like forever and ever. And I was like, that's pretty true.
Good to know. I'll keep that in mind. All right. That's all the facts for last week. Let's move right into the topic this week.
Yeah, it's still in your topic.
Yeah, it is my topic.
What's your topic?
I wanted to talk about breakfast.
Breakfast.
And
how'd you even think of that? Like,
well,
you just walked out of the room and then like you're like, I got something.
Yeah, like about 22 minutes ago, I was
just about
22 minutes ago. I was in Kevin's room, and I was like, it's my topic this week. I need a topic.
Hold on, did you see a cereal box?
And I looked under Kevin's roommate's bed, and I saw a cereal box. Yeah, and that was that. So
amazing.
specifically cereal. Ever since in my old age,
Yeah.
I've developed lactose intolerance, so I don't eat milk.
You don't drink milk.
I don't eat milk.
You don't drink milk.
I don't eat milk,
I
so
don't eat
You
milk
don't drink
either.
milk.
I don't eat milk.
You don't drink milk.
So, I don't eat cereal as often as I would.
I
As
thought you were
often
gonna
as I
say
would
I
like
don't
to.
drink cereal.
So,
You're gonna do
I missed an
That would have
opportunity.
been so
I
good.
missed the opportunity. I
So
don't eat.
good.
I don't eat cereal as often as I would like to, but I've been rather nostalgic recently,
Yeah.
thinking about old things I used to
Cereal.
eat, old cereals, and
Mhm.
my favorite cereal, as a kid, was I don't even know. I liked them all, I liked
Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes is
like
the
classic.
go-to.
It's
It
the
is.
classic.
It is.
Fruit
It's
Loops?
it's always
Did you like Fruit
that.
Loops?
I love Fruit Loops, yeah.
Fruit Loops weren't that high on my list.
Oh, dude, I
love
loved
Fruit Loops too.
Loved.
Mini Wheats.
What'd you say?
Mini Wheats.
Oh yeah,
Mini
frosted
Wheats were
mini
good.
wheats. Yeah.
I
I liked strawberry frosted mini wheats. Those were super.
Oh yeah. Those are good.
Cinnamon Toast
Rice
Crunch.
Krispies.
Oh man,
Oh,
cinnamon toast
Crunch.
I loved the
Probably one of
so
my
like
favorites.
the best thing about kids' sugar cereals is that they would make the milk just like sugar milk.
Yeah.
So like specifically with cinnamon toast crunch, the milk after the cinnamon toast
Oh my
crunch
God, it's
was like
so
this
good.
sweet like cinnamon sugar like
Yeah.
It was amazing.
it's wonderful.
Like
Except I didn't like when Lucky Charms turned my milk green. And
Mm.
I was like,
I
yum yum yum
love
yum. I was
Lucky
like
Charms.
the whole time I was like, yum, I love Lucky Charms. And I got to the bottom and I'm like, oh what?
Yeah.
It's green milk. Goodbye.
I don't mind it. I just still drink it.
No, I didn't like it.
I always drink the milk.
Yeah, me too.
I liked my favorite milk was a Frosted Flakes milk
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it was
So sweet.
just sugar
Yeah.
in the milk.
Have you had Cocoa Krispies? Like Rice Krispies, but Cocoa
Yeah,
Krispies.
yeah. I like-
Make your milk chocolate.
I like those. I like both Cocoa Krispies and Cocoa Pebbles.
Oh, Cocoa.
Yeah, but I didn't like Fruity Pebbles. Like Fruit Loops.
Yeah, Fruity Pebbles are okay.
Yeah,
I
I
like
don't-
Fruity Pebbles.
I don't like Fruity Pebbles.
Fruit Loops. Fruit
It's-
Loops are the thing.
Yeah,
And then just Honey Nut Cheerios. Are
I love.
Too.
Okay,
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Cheerios could be a topic in itself for me.
They're
It's
hit
like-
and miss. They're hit and miss sometimes.
No,
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 no.
there's always- Every once in a while, I'm
I
just
can
kind
eat
of
that
like,
without
wow, that was mundane.
I can eat that without milk.
I
I
That'd be
can
a
eat it
snack.
without milk.
I
yeah.
love all flavors of Cheerios. I love them all. My mom would always be like, "Oh, D, what kind of?" She called me D. What kind of box of Cheerios do you want? What cereal do you want? And I'd say, anything Cheerios, any brand of Cheerios, multigrain,
Mhm.
fire,
Mhm.
honey nut, fire,
Mhm.
frosted, fire. What else is there? Fruity, fire, chocolate,
Honey nut.
fire.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah, all brands of Cheerios
They're also good.
except regular.
Regular
I
Cheerios.
hate regular Cheerios.
Huh.
They have
I-
no flavor.
So that's my issue with Cheerios.
Don't
When-
tell me all your
No.
time in your life you've been eating regular Cheerios.
I mean, I've been eating regular Cheerios some amount, but
Peanut butter Cheerios? Oh, those are good.
those are
I've
good.
actually never had those.
Oh yeah,
They are
Oh.
good. Putting regular Cheerios in milk,
Mhm.
really, it becomes very bland.
Yeah,
Eating it as a snack with your hands, or like just with the spoon
Yeah.
without milk,
Yeah.
is good.
or with yogurt.
It's okay.
Oh, what is the?
The other Cheerios are still better, but once you put it in milk and it sits for too long, obviously all cereal once it sits in milk for too long,
It's like
thumbs down.
It's like
But it just kind of loses all, like as we were saying earlier, the milk kind of takes the sugar away,
yeah.
and it really takes even the little bit that's left away, and it just becomes
It's nothing.
it's nothing.
No.
And that's why I'm saying it's hit and miss. That's where it's hit and miss, because putting milk on cereal is a very common thing,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't put milk on regular Cheerios without it going down in
I
its
don't.
value.
I don't mind it.
I think once I discovered frosted Cheerios, I don't think I
Went
Ever-
back.
ever
went back.
went back.
Never went back.
Well,
to
There's no
regular
point to.
to regular
There's no
Cheerios.
point to.
Does Reese's have their own?
Yeah, Reese's Puff.
Yeah, Reese's Puff. Yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
It's like I still
Peanut
remember the
butter
ad. It's like
chocolate flavor.
great when separate, but when they combine, they become more than times epic or something.
Reese's Puff cereal was
Pretty good.
just candy for breakfast.
it was like,
I mean,
don't look like dog food.
What about the ones that are literally just little cookies?
Cookie Crisp?
Cookie Crisp. Those were just cookies for breakfast.
So no, but that was like the thing. That was like their brand, like their what's it called? Motto, whatever. What's it called? What's catchphrase? It's like it's cookies for breakfast or whatever. Dude, Reese's Puffs was actually a Reese's cup.
Yeah.
No, it was like
No,
I mean not actually, but
it
just
tasted
like,
just like it.
It was like that was
so good though.
that was bad for you. Like Cookie Crisp at least had like some grain or something. Reese's Puffs was actually just disguised candy.
I mean, it was grain and it was a cookie with chocolate chips in it. Like they weren't trying very hard to make it healthy.
Yeah, there was actual chocolate in
Yeah.
Cookie Crisp. And then oh man, I got Cookie Crisp often.
Yeah.
But the problem with Cookie Crisp is that again, when you're saying with the milk, once you get to those last few spoonfuls, it's not a crisp anymore. It's just a soft cookie.
That's the biggest
just like,
issue with milk, and
that's just cereal in general.
I know, but it's called Cookie Crisp.
But that's like it's like Rice Krispies, but by the end it's not crispy anymore.
Nah, Rice Krispies still retain that crisp because they come in those big chunks. Rice Krispies. Oh my god.
What are you talking about? Rice Krispies are tiny.
What am I thinking about?
He's right. Rice Krispies are.
Rice
No,
Krispies
no,
like
no, what's the
Monoscope.
cereal? And it's Rice Krispie brand. It's like it's Snack, Crackle, and Pop. The characters, but it comes in like chunks, and it's a cereal. What's that cereal called?
It's not a cereal. That's just like the
Rice
Krispie bars.
No. It's a cereal.
No,
The box is
came in
purple.
chunks.
The box is purple.
No, what?
Yes, it is.
I don't.
It's different. It's different
Rice
than
Krispies
blue.
never
it's
had it.
Yes, it is. Yes, they did. It's
A purple?
different. Yes, it's different than blue box Rice Krispies.
What?
And it's different than the brown box Cocoa Krispies.
I've never had this before.
They come in large
You don't got
chunks.
me.
I've never heard of that before.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You gotta fact check.
They're called
this.
Rice Krispie treats. That's what it's called.
The Rice Krispie treats are the big thing.
No, what's
They
it
don't
called?
go in
Rice
the
Krispie,
milk.
Rice Krispie Pop, Rice Krispie.
Just fact check it for
no,
now.
this is
Dude,
really
you're not
gonna
gonna-
bother me
no,
the
you're
whole
not-
night. Rice Krispie.
Well, when this episode is done, you can look it up.
Rice Krispie.
Because I don't think that exists.
I've
You
never
think you're
heard
just
of it.
thinking about Rice Krispie treats, and maybe
No.
you just put it in milk.
No, I didn't. This was the thing. It was in a purple box. Crispy.
The only cereal that came in a purple box was Raisin Bran.
Ew.
He's right.
Raisin Bran's gross.
That's the only
sister
one that came in
loved
purple.
Raisin Bran. Band. I said band.
Like, I don't know any other cereal that came in a purple box.
Me neither. Okay.
Something.
Moving on.
It's definitely not.
No, that's 100% true. I know. My sister introduced me to it, and my mom bought it for me a bunch more. It's
What?
crispy.
Okay,
Don't.
Question. what favorite breakfast food?
See, this is originally why I brought up the topic of breakfast and not just cereal.
Uh-huh.
I don't really eat breakfast that much.
Yeah, I don't eat breakfast that often
Because-
either, but like, when you do, what do you go for?
I usually just wake up, go to the gym, and by the time I'm done at the gym, it's like 11 o'clock. I think it's time for a chicken sandwich.
Okay, but like, I mean like as a kid, or like when you actually had breakfast. Did you never have breakfast?
In my life?
Yeah, I was like...
I love bagels.
Bagels.
I love... Oh, this is interesting. So, like, you know how it's, like, pretty common to put butter on a bagel?
Mm-hmm.
We know that because we are all from the East Coast. That's just an East Coast thing. But if you go to the West Coast and you ask for butter on a bagel, it's not a thing.
Butter on a bagel?
Yeah.
What do they put on their bagels? Cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Just cream cheese?
I mean, peanut butter. Other
I did not know that was a East Coast thing.
jellies.
Yeah.
Cream cheese and jelly. You ever do that on a bagel?
No, I don't
That's
like cream cheese.
No, okay. Cream cheese and
That
jelly.
sounds really good.
It's really good.
Sounds really good.
My mom taught me that.
Oh,
It's awesome.
interesting.
Yeah.
We have a... I think I don't know if I talked about this on a podcast, but back at home we have, like in Virginia, we have this place called Chesapeake Bagel, and they have so many different types of bagels and so many different types of like cream cheese spread or just spreads in general.
I love
and
the
it's
local
so
bagel
good.
shops.
They have like 26 different types of bagels.
Yeah, I
They have
love
blueberry bagels and like strawberry bagels.
Yeah. I love going and like mixing, matching.
Yeah.
Like I'll be like, ooh, a chocolate chip bagel with peanut butter, cream cheese.
Oh
What's up?
No, one of the favorite my favorite sweeter ones was blueberry bagel with strawberry cream cheese.
Oh, I would do that
That's
all the time.
so
That's
good.
so.
It's
yeah.
so good.
That's so good.
And like
My sister told me
at that shop too, they have this gumball machine, and if like it's like takes quarters, right? But if you get a green gumball, you get 6 free bagels.
Huh.
Just like from like the day before.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Would you always do it? Would you always try?
Yeah.
I would
Like
always try.
we would always
That's
try, and
awesome.
like people would always get it because it's like pretty often it's like green gumball. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So
they got to
nice.
get rid of their stock.
Yeah. And they make it so fresh every day, so like they have so many leftovers from
that's
the day
so
before,
cool.
but it's only from the day before, so it's still so good.
That's so cool.
I know.
I love local bagel places.
Local bakery.
It's funny because like
It's amazing.
every time like we had some or someone had a party or something, like the next day, you would see people from the day before, like from the party there at 11. Like everyone just goes there,
Yeah.
even though it's like past breakfast time, but everyone just still there. And you just sit there and you see like people roll in.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I'm a shout out my local bagel place. Pretty much the exact same concept as what you were as Chesapeake.
Yeah,
Medford Bagel, and for short we call it Med Bagel.
gotcha.
And like seriously, the same thing at a party. Like the next morning, you would see everyone at the
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
it's like the after.
It's like the
party.
thing. It's like the thing.
Yeah, everyone's just at Med Bagel.
Everybody make sure everybody else is alive by going to the bagel.
Basically,
yeah.
basically.
And like Med Bagel would also, I'm sure Chesapeake does this too. Have like egg sandwiches and like BLTs and stuff, and like it's all good. It's all good.
They had like smoked salmon too.
Oh, that's cool. Lox. Yeah. Lox.
So good.
Yeah, lox and capers on a bit. You know, that might be my favorite breakfast food. Lox and capers, white cream cheese, like regular plain cream cheese on an everything bagel. That's probably my favorite breakfast.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty
My
good.
favorite breakfast?
I could go for that.
Sure.
I could go for that.
This is going to sound disgusting. A cinnamon raisin bagel,
Ew!
bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup, with a hash brown.
Cinnamon raisin bagel?
Mm.
That's
Where
odd.
can you get that?
It is? What?
Where would you get that? Like just you just
Shout
make it at
out
home?
Pete's. Now it's called Zimmy's because they
Oh.
create another store and
Oh, okay.
it's called Zimmy's. But the real
Did they have that
OG
at
people, yeah.
Oh, they have that at Pete's? Huh.
Yeah.
No, different Pete's.
Oh.
No, not this Pete's.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh.
No, pizza.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was like,
However,
I was like,
maybe my favorite breakfast food is Pete's Little Lunchbox cheesesteak.
that's not.
That's not
The
a
cheesesteak
breakfast
from
food.
Pete's Little Lunchbox.
Yeah, but like that's not.
That's the
breakfast.
only place I can go before 11 a.m. where I can get a real cheesesteak.
That's true. That's true. Not wrong.
Get done at the gym at 10:30. I know where I'm going.
Have you ever had
Go
cheesesteak
to
from
the
Happy
Black Food Truck.
Sunshine?
Maybe he'll get his license back.
That's an in joke. If you go to Drexel, you get that joke.
Yeah. Well, actually, barely anybody. Even if you go here, it's
You
such
probably
a
don't get that joke.
because nobody goes to the Black Food Truck. No one
Yeah.
has license.
Everyone's just like, what's that black food?
Yeah.
truck?"
I wonder why it's not open. Oh wait, there's a code violation on the truck. Oops.
I'll even think people
Have you
look
ever-
that close.
Have you ever had the cheesesteak at Happy Sunshine?
Yeah.
Is
Really?
it good?
No.
I like it.
Been kind of down on Happy Sunshine.
I haven't been in forever. I haven't just been in that area.
I go there pretty
forever.
often.
I know.
I don't even have to say anything anymore in the morning.
Yeah.
I saw you there at 6:30 the one morning.
Yeah. Like
That was 6 o'clock.
That was me
I don't
last
know
year.
what you do.
Last
Yeah,
year I would just
that was
like
6 o'clock. Not
I would
6:30.
have like 9 a.m. and I would be walking back, and then I would just stand outside the window, and he would see me and would be like this, and then I would wait because he already knew what I was gonna
At
get.
Happy Sunshine?
Yeah,
I love
last
that.
year.
See, that's the best with like local places.
Mhm.
Like if they learn your order, I've always wanted to go into like a bar, like a restaurant, and just say, "Hey, give me the usual," and then,
Yeah.
and then my
I like
regular
that too.
order would just come out.
That's awesome.
You know.
Yeah. All I have to say in the morning is good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I go, hey, good morning, guys, and they both turn around, hey. 6 o'clock in the morning.
Bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup, hash brown.
Yeah.
On a hoagie.
Come on, I know your order. Even I go out to breakfast with you so often. Every time you're like, "I want a bacon, egg, and cheese," and if they don't have a hash brown, I'm sending it back.
I don't have
I
a
mean,
favorite
it just. I
breakfast
feel like
food.
it just makes it.
I don't know.
It brings it to.
It's just like meh for me.
like I haven't had one in a while, but when I think about it, I don't know if I would want it. But like probably when I see it, I'll probably eat it.
What, a hash brown?
No, like I usually like when I went to Happy Sunshine, I would get bacon, egg, and cheese with hash brown, basically like the exact same order. But I just like sometimes when I think about going, I don't want to go because it doesn't sound as good.
Yeah.
But like when I get it, it's so good.
It's so good. Yeah.
It's definitely a meal that's, especially because they put on this big hoagie roll.
Yeah.
It's
I
definitely
love breakfast sandwiches on hoagie rolls.
It's
so big.
Or grinder rolls, or sandwich rolls, or sub rolls, wherever
whatever
you're
you want to
from.
call it.
Oh, it's a hoagie roll.
I started to call it hoagie roll because
I know.
I've been here.
Yeah.
But
It's hoagie.
I really enjoy it, but it's a little more intimidating than it being on a bagel.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's
Either
a lot.
way,
It is a lot.
I'm gonna eat the whole ass thing.
Yeah, me too.
Yes,
Me
no,
too.
but I understand why Richie
Yeah.
says that. It's a little more like, oh wow, look at that giant thing.
Yeah,
Especially,
I'm
like,
gonna...
When we go to the black food truck, that
Oh
thing,
man, those
that
sandwiches
thing was
are
like,
huge.
yeah.
get in my belly.
Those sandwiches are huge. That's
Yeah.
massive. One time I got a hot dog from there. I thought it was just gonna be like a regular hot dog. It was 4 hot dogs
Oh my
Oh
god,
my god.
on one long Italian roll. It was 4 hot dogs
that's insane.
with like cheese and other such. I think there was like bacon on it too. It was like
That man.
oh my god. He was
That
just like,
man.
this guy's just like, I want my customers to eat good food for as little time as possible because I'm gonna give them a heart attack.
Yeah.
His like client base is so small, but he's like, I need to make my client base even smaller.
Or make them even larger.
Yeah, or make them larger.
True. I told you to go try the cheesesteak at the metal truck where I get the turkey hoagies.
Yeah, I was actually gonna get it today, but it was closed.
Yeah. Sad.
Yeah, it's on my mind.
Is that
So
the one
good.
over near the library?
Yeah, it's literally right outside the library.
Okay.
Their turkey hoagies really good though.
It is.
It's so fresh.
Well, I got hot ham. Hot ham water. It's hot water with a hint of ham.
What? What is that?
It's from Arrested Development.
No. What the fuck?
Ooh, so watery. Yet a hint of ham. That's your next show. You gotta watch that show again.
Oh. I already got back into season. I already watched all of season 1.
Time to start season 2.
Yeah.
You know it's even better.
I'm like,
And then you know when you
3
get to
seasons
season
in.
3, it's even better.
I know. And then it
God.
goes.
And it's like
They just need to come out with the rest.
I
of
know,
the
I
next season.
know. I gotta go on a little bit of a rant on this one. Arrested Development.
Where you at?
Netflix claimed, alright, Arrested Development Season 5 came out in May of 2018, right? That was last year? Yeah, May 2018. And they said, we'll see the next half of Season 5 before the year ends. It is now nearly a month into 2019.
That's crazy, but go ahead.
Nowhere to be found.
Mm-hmm.
Season 5, Part 2 of Arrested Development is nowhere to be found. Not to say that Netflix is lying about this whole issue, but Netflix is lying. I want the last 8 episodes of Arrested Development because I realize that it's probably going to be the last of the show that we'll see.
Mm.
I just need to see it. I need it because so many of the characters are unhappy at the moment, and I need
They
to know
are.
that they're happy. Job is very unhappy.
I
don't-
really,
the
I,
thing is,
I
like-
hated that. I think I really.
I just don't like shows ending.
Yeah. I think I expressed how I really disliked the way it ended. Like, I was just sitting there watching the
Yeah.
show aggressively as always,
Yeah.
and it just cut to black. And then the ad came up for the next show. I was just like, excuse me, where's the next episode?
Yeah.
Like, why are you advertising this show? I want the next episode of Arrested
It,
Development.
it does not make any sense why they stopped where they did.
Yeah.
It's just, seriously, it's just like the season halfway point. They were just like, okay, that's it, moving on.
Yeah.
But, I need the next...
Are there like updates on when they're gonna release the new?
No, Netflix has been completely radio silent
Oh my god.
since part 1 aired 6 months ago. 8 months ago by now.
That's wild.
Wow. I've never seen it.
Something must have happened.
I don't know. But I need it.
What if it never comes out?
You know, I would be honestly, I'd be fine with that. I just need to know whether or not it's going to come out or not. Because if it never comes out, I would be completely fine, because then I would almost always I would know that there's a little more Arrested Development out there somewhere, you know? Because then the magic would never truly end. Because I would, you know, it's always out there somewhere. True. It's just like Community at the moment. 6 seasons of Community have been released. We're waiting on the movie, and I know it's going to come eventually, but I know it's not going to come.
Yeah.
Like, in the back of my head, I know it's not going to come. But I'm always waiting for it, so I'm always like, the magic is never really going to end.
Gotcha.
You know? It's like, I know someone, this is a true story, I know someone who loves Harry Potter to death, but refuses to read the last book because, quote, they don't want the magic to end.
That's funny.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah. I guess.
They grew up with Harry Potter and the last book came out and they absolutely refused to read it. And they owed a copy.
Did they watch it?
Yeah.
They watched the last movie but didn't read it?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's somewhat different.
It's a little different.
It is different.
And the 7th book like goes so in depth too. It's like, have you read Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Have you read Harry Potter? Okay. Yeah. You should Harry Potter's awesome.
Yeah.
Like the books are insane.
I didn't really read it until last year.
Did you read them all?
I didn't read the first one because I had read it previously.
Yeah.
So I didn't start at the beginning, but I read after that.
The first movie is nearly identical to the first book. Like almost nothing is left out. It's like and the second book too or the second movie too.
What's the ghost's name?
Pretty identical. Nearly Headless Nick.
No, not
the girl.
Not the annoying
Myrtle.
one.
Moaning Myrtle.
No.
Which
the one that's not in the movie but is in the book.
Which book?
All the books.
Oh yeah, he I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he has such a small role. It's not like Percy or something, but it's like
it starts with a P, I think. He's just annoying, but like he's like just like differences.
He has such a
because like I
doesn't even.
I have the audiobook in
like
the first one. I have the audiobook for the first book, and I've watched the movie. So I've watched the movie and read the book basically.
Yeah.
So I know all the differences from the first one.
Yeah.
It's very subtle differences, like the different people that went to sneak out when they snuck out of the room. They are different. They're different.
Because someone else stops them. In the book, it's someone else, but in the movie, it's Neville. Which I think makes more. I think it makes more sense to have Neville stop them.
I think in the book, what was it? Oh no! Wait.
In the movie, it's Neville.
Yep.
It's been a while since I read the books.
Huh? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Harry Potter's cool.
Yeah. But something that did bother me about a change was that in the Goblet of Fire in the fourth movie, Neville gives Harry the thing that he can gillyweed that he can breathe underwater, and in the book it's Dobby.
Oh, huh.
Yeah, and Dobby has
Dobby's so annoying.
There's a whole subplot with Hermione and Dobby. Hermione starts a club in the books that wants to advocate for equal rights for house elves because of Dobby. And that's a whole subplot through the fifth and sixth books.
It's just there's so much going on in the books that it's not possible to
so
put
much
into a 2-hour movie.
In the fifth book, there's so much about Quidditch. Half that book is Quidditch.
Mm-hmm.
In the movies, you really don't see any Dobby interact with anybody but Harry until the last.
Yeah.
Until Deathly Hallows Part 1.
And then it's Dobby's the main character again.
And he's dead.
Yeah, and then he goes.
Spoiler.
It's been 10 years or so.
Dobby's...
I love Dobby.
I don't like Dobby.
Yeah.
Why?
I just think he's annoying.
All he did want to do was protect Harry Potter.
Yeah, but he was annoying about it.
What do you mean?
He was so annoying.
He could have been more direct. He was playing I'm gonna take Harry's mail. Yeah, true.
No.
He was
so annoying.
He was a little bit
He was only trying to protect Mr. Potter.
But he was being obnoxious all the time. I'm just oh my god, just
Master has awarded Dobby a sock.
Yeah.
Dobby is free.
Yeah. That was a pretty cute scene. I was lit.
Harry was nicer to Dobby than Dobby was to Harry.
Yeah.
Bobby was just being so annoying.
Harry freed him.
Yeah, but like, because honestly, I would not have freedom. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Damn.
I'm
Apparently,
kidding.
everyone is just like okay with slavery happening in Harry Potter. Like these indentured slaves.
Yeah, feels bad. Oh, he was a cute character, but I didn't like him.
No, I loved him. He was the man. What were you talking about before Harry Potter?
Who cares?
I don't remember. What
I
we
know,
were
I don't
talking
know.
about.
No, I feel like we were like. I feel like Harry Potter was just like a tangent of something a little more important.
This whole thing is
Oh.
bullshit.
Oh, I know what it was.
What?
We were talking about the community and like
That's right.
like shows ending.
Oh yeah.
And
I wonder
your
where that
friend doesn't
came
want
from.
it to end.
Yeah, but I wonder where that even came from.
What?
Shows ending.
Oh, because I mentioned Arrested Development.
Oh, yeah.
That's where that came from.
Where did Arrested Development come
I
from?
don't know. Hot hand water.
High and water, yeah.
Because of breakfast. Oh my god.
There we go.
All right, we
We just
figured it
tracked
out.
it back.
Yeah, we tracked it back. We're good.
So back to breakfast.
Yeah, I hate breakfast, to be honest.
Brunch. Brunch is the move.
Oh my god, brunch is the move.
Brunch
Brunch
is the-
is probably my favorite meal.
Yeah, it is. It's so good.
I would always want to get brunch. And this is why New Jersey is the greatest state in the world. Because
There's so many
Oh,
diners.
there's
my
so many
God.
diners. You can't drive maybe more than 2 or 3 miles without running into another diner.
I think that is pretty good.
That
I
doesn't
kinda
make
like
you
that.
the best.
I kind of like it that they have so many diners, but
That doesn't make you the best.
that doesn't make it the best. Yeah.
No, that's a
Best for diners, sure. But there's a lot of more, like, value that you can have in a state than diners.
I mean, our property tax is very high.
That's not a good thing.
It's all perspective.
That's not a good.
It's all perspective.
Why? How is that ever? a
We
good
don't
thing
have
for-
tax. We don't have tax on clothes.
Okay, maybe you should have said that before. Like,
You
was making
said-
a joke.
You guys used to not have tax on gas, and I would literally drive to New Jersey to buy gas in New Jersey
Yeah,
because it was so much cheaper.
We used to have really, really cheap gas,
Yeah.
but then we had that gas tax.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cheap. I don't know. I like haven't driven in a while, but let's say gas in New Jersey right now was like $2.50. It would be $1.90, and then we have the gas tax.
Yeah, it was
Interesting.
crazy.
I voted no for the gas tax. Let's keep the gas in New Jersey. But no, it didn't pass.
It did
Or it
pass.
did pass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Still drive to New Jersey because it's still a little bit cheaper. Because it's actually pretty close to where I live. I
Oh,
live
okay.
very close to New Jersey. Like, it takes me 5 minutes to get into New Jersey.
Yeah. What a wonderful state.
And then
But,
I
like-
drive immediately right back out.
What a
I like
wonderful
what,
state.
but like what else? What is there to? I know there's Ocean City, New Jersey, but like what else is it?
Casinos, Atlantic City.
Oh, you're right. Atlantic City's in New Jersey.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
What do you think it was?
I don't know. Actually, I didn't know.
I think you
did
just
not know.
forgot that Atlantic City existed.
No, I know. I just know Atlantic City. I just never like thought about what state it was in.
Yeah, it's in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Back when gambling was illegal, except in Las Vegas and Atlantic City was bumping.
Yeah.
But now gambling's legal literally anywhere, and there's casinos like in every major city in the United States, and it's
No, last
People,
year.
terrible.
people
Heavily
still go
edited.
to Atlantic City though.
Yeah, because the casinos are pretty good, but it's
Not as good.
it's just you gotta be careful in Atlantic City. It's just
Yeah, really.
it's not terribly safe.
Yeah.
But Ocean City, man,
I mean, you're in New Jersey.
New Jersey's like a really safe state.
When you're in a diner, maybe.
When you're in a diner, maybe he says.
No, Atlantic City is like a pocket of like not safety in South Jersey,
Not safety.
which is in South Jersey, which is like incredibly safe, other than Camden and Atlantic City.
Okay.
But granted, Camden and Atlantic City are two of the most dangerous cities in the country. So, so there's that.
There's also a lot of toxins in New Jersey.
What are you talking about?
The water is very
It's so
polluted.
it's so crazy how like
What are you
people
talking
from
Northern
New
New
Jersey
Jersey?
are
I
so.
don't care. North New Jersey can just go become a part of New York for all I
We
care.
don't want it.
I don't want it.
Why are like people like from New Jersey so like
Territorial.
Yeah, they defend New Jersey like so crazy, like.
But they only also
like,
defend their part
like,
of New Jersey.
Yeah, and
North Jersey is so garbage.
And like when I asked them like, what's actually like so good about it, it's like.
Diners.
Okay. Okay. Dylan's just like, what the fuck?
It's so pretty. It smells nice.
Not Northern New Jersey.
Oh my god, but like
I don't care about
like,
Northern New Jersey.
But you're like
other
just cutting
states
half
smell
your
nice
steer.
too. What do you mean by smell nice?
It smells nice. When you
What
guys
does that even mean?
You guys recently spent a night in South Jersey in someone's house. I could smell South Jersey on you. I knew it.
What the fuck does that even mean?
You won't know unless you live there. Like I know the smell of South Jersey.
It just smells like pine trees. That's what the smell is doing.
But it's pine
It's
trees.
a pine tree.
It's pine trees indigenous to South Jersey. It's the Pine Barrens.
What?
The Pine Barrens.
You're just creating a territorial. You're creating another territorial thing that pine trees are only in southern New Jersey.
No, well, the Pine Barrens pine trees are only in South Jersey.
Actually?
Yeah. The Pine Barrens is like a...
Let's fact check that one as well.
Oh my god, the Pine Barrens is
Only
the
in
name
New
of a
Jersey.
forest in South Jersey.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you were talking about.
I thought you were talking
species
about like a species.
I thought that was a
trees,
species.
and I was like,
No, the Pine Barrens pine tree. Only in South Jersey.
well,
No
yeah,
shit.
because you're naming a forest in South New Jersey.
Of course I am.
but like,
You don't
What's
have like a
special- it's
special pine tree.
just the smell. Okay. Like,
It's wonderful. Yeah, it's a wonderful.
Okay.
It's a wonderful smell.
how close did you live to this forest?
I lived in it.
Oh wow.
So
How
it's
big
not
is
like
this
a
forest?
forest.
No, it's a forest. We lived in the forest.
Okay.
Let me explain. My
We're gonna have to
town.
Google Map.
My
this.
town.
You have to show me where you live.
Yeah, I'll show you. My town was 43 square miles. We had a population of like 1,200 people. 40 square miles. That's not small.
Yeah, that is not small.
1,200 people is very small.
Yeah.
So that's perspective for you.
Huh. How long did you
How many
drive?
people
Did
in
you
your
drive to
grade?
school?
Like 100.
Did you drive to school?
Yeah. If I drove to my middle school, which I didn't because I was too young, it would have taken me 10 minutes. Driving to my high school took me 15 to 20 minutes.
Wow. Huh.
How long did it take you to get your high school?
I lived like right beside my high school.
Oh, okay. It takes me like 5.
Like, are you talking about driving or walking?
Driving.
Because
I can't walk
there
to
was
my
no
school.
point. There was
Because I
no
still
point.
drove. I still drove. But the walk for me to get to school is like at max 10 minutes.
Yeah, I
I
couldn't.
live so close to my school.
If I walked to my high school, it'd take like the better part of my morning.
Like 3 hours.
2-3 hours, yeah.
Yeah, if we ever go to DC, I'll just like, we'll probably go like at night or something, and then like drive onto our park, even though you're not allowed to. But like I did it once.
Cool.
Just like drive onto our elementary school park, and then like
Yeah.
drive around our high school, and like drive down my.
People used to do that all the time.
Yeah, I would do that. Like, but the thing is, they installed security cameras in our high school, so I have to be more careful.
Take
about
off your license plates.
that. True. But yeah, I live so close to my schools.
My school has a lot of security cameras.
Mm-hmm. They
And
installed it our senior year.
They were proud. They had like the beginning of the year assembly. I think my junior year, and they were like just talking about like what was going on that year. My principal got up. He was like, "So we made some changes around the school as well. We now have like 75 cameras."
What the fuck?
Between
Like
them-
inside the schools too?
And on the outside of the school, it was insanity. Like you couldn't go anywhere. I mean, if you were in a classroom, you weren't being watched. But there was,
We only had like
My high school had security cameras in the high school.
really,
in every classroom.
In most
What?
classrooms.
Oh,
really.
Yeah. And then it was in
We only had security cameras outside.
most
all hallways.
classrooms.
Every 20 feet, you had a camera.
All hallways. But my high school was set up where that it was only like 3 major hallways. So you only had to have one camera and it would just stare down the hallway.
Okay.
So it was like
But like elementary school, middle school, and high school.
my
Or was it just high
my
school?
middle school is only 2 hallways.
But I mean, like security camera.
Probably not in the classrooms, but honestly it's been too long since I've been there,
Uh-huh.
so I can't remember.
Yeah, we only had for my high schools. they installed security cameras outside. That's it.
Oh,
And like
So we
starting
had
the
them
senior
outside
year.
too.
we had the high school actually got renovated this past summer, and they like blew out the whole bottom floor. It was two floors. They blew out the whole bottom floor, so it's like an open campus type thing.
Hmm.
So I don't know how exactly it's laid out anymore, but on the top floor, it's pretty much a T. And so in the center of the T, there was 3 cameras for facing each way.
Huh.
And then you went 20 feet that way, there was another camera. 20 feet that way, another camera.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And then so maybe I'm exaggerating by 20 feet, maybe 50 feet.
Like, I don't even think they have security cameras here.
They have them in the hallway.
No, I mean, like, not in this building. I mean, like, the classrooms and stuff.
No, not in the classrooms.
Yeah, I mean, like, in the hallways, too. Like, some of the buildings don't even have cameras.
Some buildings, like the lobbies.
Yeah, some.
And that's
yeah.
pretty much it.
And that's it.
But yeah, if you were
That's crazy. What the
anywhere near school, if you were on school property, you
That's
were
wild.
watched.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
Wow.
Unless it was like the fields.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we didn't have
No.
cameras on the fields.
Well, they weren't on the fields, but they were pointed at the fields
Isn't
because
it-
they were right off the
Isn't
building.
it crazy that schools in California, they're just outside?
Yeah.
Like,
It
there's
is
no
crazy.
hallways.
And it's
There's
just
no hallways.
it's like set up like a college campus. It's
Yeah.
like you have different buildings that you go to.
Yeah.
And they're connected only by the campus that they're on.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
And then
it's so warm and nice all the time anyway, so
then,
like,
like,
doesn't even-
other high schools in like states where it snows a lot, like say Montana, Idaho, Washington, they have underground tunnels from the buildings.
What?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. To get from building to building, you walk underground.
We always had a conspiracy theory that because our middle school, our high school, and our our first through 3rd grade were all very close. They were all touching property. Property was all the same.
Mm-hmm.
We always had a conspiracy theory that
It
there
was connected by tunnels.
Our conspiracy theory was that there was a pool on the ceiling, and that anytime a teacher would like take a coffee break, they would go swim in the pool on the roof.
That's not as
That's
realistic
that's
as
like-
the tunnels underground.
I mean, you would be surprised. Like, it would be like suspicious. Like one time we saw like a teacher in the morning and the afternoon, and they changed clothes.
What the heck?
Maybe they spilled
But, like-
coffee on
But
themselves.
like, if
Yeah.
it was on the seat, like,
It was on the
is
roof.
it outdoor pool?
Our conspiracy theory was, yeah.
But like, wouldn't you be able to like Google Earth that shit and see if there's a pool there?
There's a cover up.
There's a cover up.
Oh my god, go ahead, please.
Just like they
That's
blocked
the
it.
cover up is that there is a cover up. And when we were
What do you mean
there,
there's like a cover up above
There
the
you
pool. Okay. You're so lazy
Also,
you don't even think of
here's-
a real cover up for the cover up.
that was the cover up.
The cover up is the cover
Everyone
up.
was just like, or someone was like, it's on, like, they were on Google Maps and they were like zooming and there's like, there's no pool. And someone was just like, they covered it up. Like, obviously.
They knew when the satellite was coming by to take the
Here's-
photo.
That's actually so funny.
Here's something interesting about my high school though. Like, and this is true. One time there was like a really bad storm in like on the East Coast. I don't know if it was like a hurricane or what, but my high school's like surrounded by a farm, so like we get high gust winds.
Uh-huh.
And so one time the winds hit the side of the gymnasium so strong, the wind tore the roof off of the gymnasium. And they spent the latter half of the year rebuilding the roof of the gym.
Oh my god.
So we had to get refloored too.
Uh-huh.
But when it was done, we had such a nice gym.
Yeah.
But it was only for like 2 months, then we graduated.
That's funny. Wait, then it was like Sandy or something?
No, Sandy was sophomore year.
Yeah.
Then
yeah.
what storm did we have senior year?
I don't know if it was a hurricane, but it was.
Nor'easter.
Yeah, it was a bad storm. Yeah.
So if it was on this, it was okay. I guess it wasn't on the ceiling of the gym then.
It was not on the. Well, our theory was that it was above the
It got
library.
blown away.
No. Our theory was that it was above the library because there was a secret staircase in the library. There was a door in the library, and all it was a window, and you could see through it, and there was stairs going up, but the door was always locked, so you could never open it.
So teachers would go to the library.
Go to the
take a
library, and then our theory was that you would walk up the stairs, there would be a locker room where you could change, and then there was a pool on the roof.
That's so funny.
Yeah. And we're dead to this day. Most of us are dead serious about this.
We never had a conspiracy theory at our school.
It was just a few people that had it. It wasn't like a big thing. I mean, there's only a few hundred people. There wasn't even 200 people.
300 in our grade.
Oh. And there was only 1,200 people in the town?
Well, my high school was a combination of 3 surrounding towns.
Fine. Okay. I was like...
My middle school was just my town.
I was about to say, so much of your population was in your grade.
No. My middle school was just our town.
Okay. And that was about 100?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little less.
Was it like a school-wide conspiracy theory?
I'm not sure if it was school-wide, if it was just like my friend group that I talked to.
It was just a group of us that were just kind of like, yeah.
But it definitely was more than just like 10, 20 people. It was like 60, 70 people.
That's pretty
okay. So that's outside just a friend group.
And like we would like hint at the teachers. We'd be like,
how's the swim?
Yeah. So like after their lunch break, we'd be like, so how's the pool looking these days? They'd be like, there is no pool on the roof. Yeah, okay.
That's funny.
And like sometimes like teachers, we had one class. There was only one class in the curriculum of our school that was taught by 2 teachers at the same time. Like it was an English teacher and a history teacher, and they would co-teach, and it was awesome. And I took it senior year, and they would always like say like code words and have like little side conversations like in the middle of class, and like every time they would do this, they'd be like, that's code for they're gonna go to the pool. Like, we got you.
That's funny.
Yeah.
God.
If only.
That's a cool thing.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be so cool if you went back and then like people were still talking about the pool? That would be so funny.
Yeah.
It was like a school-wide legend.
I know. And it just gets passed on and gets passed on. And then eventually they actually build a pool. Yeah. But no one believes it.
Yeah. Everyone just still thinks it's conspiracy theory.
I kind of want to be a teacher just to know. I want to go back and be a teacher.
There's no pool, bro.
You know what you could do?
No, you don't.
Instead of going through the effort of going and becoming a teacher,
you just like
break in and get on the roof.
I'd rather be a teacher.
How
rather than a thief.
How many?
Okay, teachers are thieves. I'm just kidding. I love teachers.
Why don't you become a substitute teacher?
Yeah. Oh no, that's even worse.
But like you get to go to the pool.
No, it's not.
You don't get the full access.
How many floors is your school?
That's tough.
That's easy. Come on, you could get to the 2nd floor of your school.
I know there are ladders. I know where they are. It's not like I haven't scoped it out.
And
I haven't gone up on the ladders. There are security cameras everywhere. Yeah,
and then when they grab you, you're like, "Where's the pool?"
I'm looking for the pool. I know you're hiding it.
And that's when I get arrested.
And then they throw you in this like
yeah.
That's not. Yeah, no, that's not how this goes. That's not the end of the story.
So instead, you're gonna become a teacher.
Yeah.
And go up there.
Yes.
Okay.
You see, I don't think teachers generally go on the roofs of their school though. So
they would if there's a pool.
but you're just gonna keep. So you're gonna become a teacher. And it's going to be like, oh, wow, there must be like an inner circle of the teachers I need to get to get to the top. Yep. And then you're going to be like, become like part of the inner circle that you think you're in. And then you're going to be like, oh, wait, I guess I'm in the wrong inner circle. And you're going to spend your whole time just hopping from inner circle to inner circle.
I know the inner circle.
Just become a janitor.
Get all the keys.
Janitors do have all the keys.
And they go on the roof sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
They're the one covering it up.
Anytime we would see a custodian on the roof, yeah, we'd be like, covering it up right now. The Google Maps is coming. The airplane's coming. They know. They're covering it up.
Oh my god.
You're dead.
Yeah. Looks like that's all the time we have for you this week on Everything Objectified. This week's topic was breakfast.
Conspiracy theories.
Breakfast. As always, I'm Dylan here with my roommates Richard and Kevin, and we objectify everything. And we will see you next week. But until then, I'm going to bed.
Bye.
DiGiorno.
I'm going to find out. I'm going to go Google still in school right now.
Bye.
Bye.